Hi, I'm Marcy Goodwin with Startup Muscatine. We're an initiative of the Greater Muscatine Chamber of Commerce and Industry in partnership with the Kauffman Foundation. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about how to write engaging social media captions. So you want your business to be seen on social media, and you're worried because it hasn't been getting the traction that you want. Well, the key to the algorithms and to getting your posts seen is engagement. So part of that is you need to write copy that's actually engaging. So we're going to be talking about how to do that. And I'm going to be walking you through the 4 steps, the 4 parts of a great social media caption. So first we have the image or the video. This works for images or for reels or other video you might do on social media. There's going to be a hook. There's going to be a story or a message. And then there's going to be a call to action. So great images or video are get people to pause the scroll. You know, you're scrolling through the socials and you think, oh, well, that's interesting. Something catches your eye and you pause long enough. You're not stopping. You're pausing long enough to read that first line of the caption, which is the headline. A killer headline or hook gets people to stop after the picture gets them to scroll, to pause the scroll. And then the killer headline or hook gets them to stop the scroll. And then they want to know more. And so they're going to click or scroll to read that captivating story that is going to connect with them. And then you're going to give them a compelling call to action, and that's what's going to get them to engage. So let's start walking through these parts step by step. So first, that image or video. No matter what it is, if it's just a photo, a graphic, a video, it needs to be clear. It needs to be in focus, and it needs to be a high quality. Now, we've kind of exited the days where everything has to be super polished. It needs to be something real, something authentic that people, your ideal customer, can really identify with and engage with. But it doesn't have to be super polished, because if you're just too super polished, your people are going to think, wow, this is not for me, unless your brand is super polished, which is not a lot of people. Also, it's very important that you use the correct size. Every platform has this optimized size that it wants, and those change all the time. So you have to, it's just as easy as Googling what's the optimum size for social media images or video. And generally it pops up. Sprout Social is a good one to go to because they're always updating their list. And they have like a cheat sheet that you can go on to, and it's always updated. So you always have the most current size. So this is what the most important part of your caption is, the hook. It's the first and most important line, because if this line doesn't stop their scroll, the rest of your caption just doesn't matter. So this is going to identify a problem the reader has and tease a solution, or just be something that like is out of the ordinary, that is a pattern interrupt in their day. Like, whoa, what is this? So examples are 5 ways to. So if your ideal customer needs ways to, they don't have enough time to cook dinner for their family at night, 5 ways to make dinner time easier, 5 ways to speed up your shopping, 5 ways to cook chicken. It could be something super simple, but it's going to identify the problem that they have, and you're going to like, oh, wait, they're going to stop because they think that you are going to solve their problem. So it could be, here's the secret to 20-minute dinners. Here's the secret to saving time making dinner. Or something like, this is why you don't have time to make a nutritious meal. Something like that. And then there's always the pattern interrupt, when it's just a question like, oh, I always wanted to know that. Why do dogs hang their heads out car windows? This is one that I've used for years, that I've seen that if you look, some of the most popular social media influencers use pattern interrupts like this. It might be on brand for them, but it's a question that kind of goes along with, it could be, for me, it'd be like, why do bananas smell so bad? That if you have a cooking thing, not everyone thinks that, but I happen to. So think of pattern interrupts that are going to like hook people in. Oh, I don't know, I've always wanted to know that, or I didn't know there was an answer. Think what's going to stop your ideal customer's scroll. So then that brings us to the story or the messaging. This is where you have teased the problem and now you are going to answer them. You are going to give that solution. You're going to deliver on that value that you promised in the hook. It doesn't have to be many paragraphs. It might be, or it could be just a few words. So then there's the call to action. This is where you have to tell the reader what to do. Many times when you say, when people come to me and they say, well, I'm not getting very much engagement from my post. Well, when you read your post, are you giving them anything to engage with? You always need to be asking a question. Tell them what to do. Ask them a question. Tell them to share. Tell them to drop an emoji. Tell them to like. Tell them to save this post. Tell them what to comment about. And that's how sometimes people, when they're just reading through, they're like, oh, okay, I'll just do that, because you've paused the scroll, you've stopped the scroll, you've solved the problem for them. Now you've delivered value, and now they're going to respond by answering your call to action. So what are some call to action examples? So you could say, tell me in the comments, save this post, click the link for more, tag a friend, sign up if you have an email list, or use our hashtag. That way, if you have a branded hashtag, like start at Muscatine, if you use that, then you can always search that hashtag, and then you can share that content. And people love to have their content shared, and it will help you get content for your site and create that FOMO that, oh, look, my friends are using this or do business with them. I should too. So here's some caption examples. So your hook might be, do you love fall as much as we do? Very, and if it goes right with the, you might have something with fall candles, or just a hayrack ride, or apple picking. So something that's fall related. Oh, it's fall. Oh, do you love as much as we do? Well, yes, I do. Or how much do you love it? You've caused your audience to stop the scroll. And then you can just say, shop our fall candle sale and fill your home with scents that make you want to put on your sweatshirt, grab a PSL, pumpkin spice latte, and pick apples. So that's your story. Like, you solved that problem. Do you love fall as much as we do? Yes, but here's how to get more out of fall. If you love fall, here's how to get more out of it. And then you ask them a question. What's your favorite fall scent? So you've taken them on this whole journey. You stop, now you guys have something in common because you both like fall. And then you're talking about fall things, and then you've given them a way to bring fall even more into their home and enjoy fall more. And then you're going to ask them, oh, by the way, what's your favorite fall scent? So now it's just a natural way that they are going to want to engage with you. Here's another one, super simple. It's time to celebrate fall. Okay, that's kind of a pattern interrupt. Like, oh, we're going to celebrate? Come on in and shop our fall sale. You're giving them a call to action. You're telling them to come in to your store to shop the fall sale, because they want to celebrate, right? They want to celebrate? Great. Come celebrate with us at our fall sale. Here's another one. Feeling that mid-afternoon energy crash. So your ideal customer is going to be someone who works hard, that has those, that maybe is a coffee drinker, likes their mid-afternoon coffee or mid-afternoon candy bar or whatever. They need energy. Maybe it's stay-at-home moms, maybe it's athletes, maybe it's teachers, whoever that ideal customer is. And you're going to tell them, instead of coffee, reach for this. And you're going to tell them, I understand that mid-afternoon crash, and I want to solve it for you. But instead of coffee, reach for this. Here's my solution. So here's a few bonus items that to think about after we've gone through our 4 parts of our captions. Use line breaks. So in between, don't put a big block of text. Make sure you block it. People scan. If they see a big block of text, they're going to be overwhelmed. Their eyes are overwhelmed. And so you're going to want to block that. So maybe after the hook, line, story, line, call to action. Or if you have a 5 ways to whatever, make sure each one of those 5 steps has its own line. Okay. Use 1 to 3 emojis. Statistics say that posts that use 1 to 3 emojis get a ton more engagement. I don't know why. It's science. Mention people and businesses. A great way to get people to share your content is to partner with them. Maybe mention, maybe at your business, you use another business's services. That business might have the same ideal customer that you have or some overlap. When they see that, they're going to say, oh, and they're going to share it. Yeah, thank you very much. They're going to share it or comment on your post. Either way, that's engagement, and it gets more people to see your post. And use hashtags. Now, hashtags are just ways that people can search and we can sort content. And they're very important on Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. And we can go into that in another video. But hashtags are something that you want to at least put 5 to 10 in on Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn, just to maybe get that little boost in reach. So we put all this information in our social media caption writing guide that you can get in the description below. So you don't have to, you can go back and you can watch this and you can take notes if you want, or you can just download our caption writing guide that we put together for you. That's it for now. We hope this helps you grow your business.